Good morning, AKAPADers. TGI Thursday. That's right, it's Friday Eve, and we're talking the art of the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse. You know the movie. The sequel drops today. Let's go. Let me get some of this, my AKAPADers. We need some coffee. So, this book here, okay? AKAPAD here, AKAPAD69, Peter A. DeLuca, and say it with me, known through Philadelphia, PA, and the multiverse as the eclectic one. We have a book here. This is amazing. This is like, I brushed off a lot of dust. Someone bought this for me for Christmas a couple years ago. I maybe flipped through it on Christmas Day, and shortly around that time, I had to start packing to move. This ended up in a box, and what also happened is my ideas, my thoughts, my feelings about this movie essentially went downhill. The more steam I saw this movie get, just the more frustrated I became, and that's because I'm not a multiverser, I'm not a time traveler. I believe these are lazy, very lazy elements to roll into stories, and I only believe when something is almost like sequeled out, it deserves time travel. Yeah, just for a quick example, Transformers, like time travel in Transformers, who cares? We're already up to like 8 movies. Heck, time travel in Fast and Furious 2. We're going into our 11th movie there. But you guys get my point. I never, ever since I was a kid, ever since I started reading science fiction novels, ever since I started reading comic books, I never subscribed to anything like a multiverse. It just doesn't hit well with me. It doesn't quite get the beats. I've seen this movie one time in the theater. I remember like enjoying it. Like, I think it's a well-constructed movie. I love the art design. I love all of those elements, but I'm not really attracted to this movie and this franchise. But bravo to Sony, right? Corporate bean counters for really getting people excited, making Spider-Man relevant on multiple levels now. I mean, people are crazy for the live action, and they're crazy for this. And I believe we're going live action Miles Morales. What a insane path of this character to hit the lexicon, to hit the culture. But people, these art books, a lot of them run super cheap, but they are full of great things, and we're going to hit that drawing table. We're going to go through this, and yeah, just join me, because we're going to really experience this together for the first time, because I forget everything that's in here. Let's go. Alright, AKAPADers, this is from last night's video. Go check out my Rob Liefeld vs. Jim Lee video. Don't forget, AKAPAD, your friendly neighborhood book flipper. That's all what I feel like when I do some of these videos. Now look, I do feel like there's not one book ever printed that's not important. Every book ever printed is important. These suckers are not expensive. Sometimes when they go out of print, they shoot up in price. I thought this one eventually would shoot up in price, but I believe it's been in print now for a couple years. But let's just get into it. Flip through, first impressions. We're experiencing this together. And I was a little bit upset. I went through YouTube. Not a lot of people even focused on this book. So let's just... Whoa. I love this. This is so freaking... I mean, you can see the grain of the pencil breaking up. But dude, I love the way this is colored. Here we go. See, so this is one of the cool things about these books. You see how designed through animation is. This is phenomenal. Look at these colors. Look at that green and that purple right here. You know, like animation, it's like every single frame. Brian Michael Bendis here doing the forward. Every single frame is to be like created. It's to be discovered to some capacity. And can we get this a little bit higher? Here we go. And so, see, like, again, the value of these books is shots like this. You have to be able to visualize your environments, and just look how we fade into the horizon with that white glow. Really cool, really cool. See, I like this stuff too. I love the loose, like, if we can see, like, the real loose sketch work here. We're only in the introduction, and I still feel like we have to get a little bit higher. I'm doing my best to fit all of this on screen. This is the concept, just the ideas that they're putting out there, setting the scene. Justin K. Thompson, production designer. Wow. This is already worth it just for the cityscapes alone. I like the positioning that, you know, like, just through the use of materials, they're making it look over congested. Like, you know, like, it's over city. Really cool stuff. This is great here. This just reminds me of Blade Runner. Super cool. See, like, right here, the loose stuff is phenomenal. And see, like, I usually look up a couple of the people on Insta to see what they're doing, and I haven't done that for this. So, and I'm sure this gives insight into, wow, we just have a ton of storyboards here. I'm sure there's a little bit of commentary on the production process for this, because a lot of people didn't like the static nature of the animation. Again, the loose stuff is just phenomenal. I just want to say, there must have been like an email that went out that said purple. We're adding purple to everything we do, and here we go. Just the gesture drawings, getting the ideas. Again, things that we've seen Peter Parker do. Miles Morales is a different character than Peter Parker, but I really wish it would just be a different, like, wall cleaner. Different design, different name. This is... you can see the use of the zippertones, and it's not organized. It's almost just really random. But people just had tons of issues with the frame rate for the animation, and I feel like that took a lot of people out of the movie. See, this is the important stuff here. Again, to be able to define the character, to be able to draw the character fast and make the character seem like it's this. Look at his gear. This is nuts. There's something hyper about some of this work here. You know, like, it's a little bit over the top. The two brothers, right? One of them is Prowler. It is funny how, again, like, I saw this movie only one time, and like how much of it I do remember. So maybe, right, like, it definitely, these, like I said, to be able to draw characters and make them look like that they've been drawn many times, they've been drawn for years, that there's a little bit of an age with your interpretation of the character. Some of these are great. Style of Aaron Davis. Yeah, and I just really do. Even in live action, I love it when they just have awesome looking graffiti in movies. This is a crash course on environment stuff. And again, cheap books, cheap educations. The school. Like, it's also too, like, he doesn't have to be a super genius. Like, he doesn't have to be Peter Parker. And that's a little bit of, you know, just do something new. Or, you know, like, just do something new. Look how detailed these boards are. Absolutely phenomenal. The art of the art of the remake is what we're seeing here. Nice zipper tone work though. See, some of these side characters I completely forget, but I love this. Looks like, yeah, Jim Mahfood right here. I had no idea he was even a part of this movie. See, and again too, it's like what are we doing? Like what for his room to be covered with Spider-Man stuff? I don't understand that. I really don't. And sometimes it's just like they go a little bit too hard with the Easter eggs. Now I remember the Kingpin. I remember the female Doc Ock, right? The Kingpin in this is basically Frank Miller's Kingpin. Dude, this is awesome. Look at the highlight and the way we break up into the Doc Matrix here. Some wonderful Green Goblin concepts here. See, like a lot of times with these books, you know, there's like 50 or 60, maybe even 100 of these. We get 3 of them, you know, because a lot of these books, the way that they're like thought about is they reverse engineer what ends up on screen, and they kind of, you know, go the scenes that unfolded in the movie are equal to like the placement of scenes in the book, so everything kind of goes in order. And it just show you, like, again, like some of the concept work. Look at Mary Jane here with the freckles, though. Again, the gesture drawings, just phenomenal. I like this, too. See how they selected the webbing and just gave it, like, a shot of reflection? Like, almost, like, holographic. I'm not crazy over, like, this version of Peter Parker either. I just, again, like, there's just things where heroes, it doesn't matter if it's multiverse or not, heroes don't give up. They just don't give up. And I just want to say, like, ever since, like, Alex Ross's Kingdom Come, people are just obsessed with that possibility. This is awesome, too. The reflective laboratory with the trees. That's awesome. This is cool too. Here we go. Yeah, see what I mean? Like there's, you know, there's a million of these out there. I forget what's the hook for the girl Doc Ock? I completely forget the hook for her. Yeah, and that's right too. I remember he's like in the woods. And here we go. Spider-Gwen. Now, like a permanent installation in the Marvel Universe. It doesn't matter what version. There will be a Spider-Gwen. If they were to retell the Marvel Universe from Amazing Fantasy 15 on today, Spider-Gwen would somehow be included in that. And to, like, I get it, like, Easter eggs, like, nothing but Easter eggs. You know, we're gonna have pictures on the wall, Easter eggs. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot that Spider-Ham is in this. Jeez. They go, the Jim Mahfood stuff is awesome. Yeah, and this is where, like, again, like, it gets almost like overload. Because, like, we're here, right? Like, I want us... Like, this is the story I want to see. Like, if we go back to the beginning. Like, this is the stuff I want. This is my story here. I don't want to see this. This is just going too far. Spider-Noir, which was always meh. But, you know, people love him now. I don't get it. I don't get how people see this. And they're like, this is a good thing. Look how special Spider-Man is. He's so unique. Like this. This is what I'm talking about. This should be the movie. Look at the congestion here. Holy crap. And again, too, like we're fading and we're not really showing the horizon line. Never draw your buildings into the horizon. Never. These are like, look at the shadowing here. I love what's happening on his face. Does he have a bike? I don't even remember. That's awesome though. I don't care. This is where like I don't care if it's accurate. It doesn't even matter. Whatever. It's a character where you can kind of, you know, you have some wiggle room. Right. Where is there? Is there Aunt May? Is she in this movie? Or is this stuff cut? Here we go. The big battle. Here we go. What do we have? Tombstone here. Look at Kingpin. Look at that. Again, great shadows. See here too, like how some of the shadows break the line work. And it's like an additional like motion. So you get a little bit of that feeling. Wow, look at Scorpion here. I don't remember. I don't remember if these are in the movie. I'd love this though. Is Tombstone in this movie? Look at the Jim food. Right, Prowler. Does the Prowler die? Here we go. So this is I think some people missed this. Let me see. Can I just grab it? Is it here? Yes. This is why you have creator sections in your bookshelf. So we go here. Frank Miller, Bill Ziekowitz. Right? We're dealing with the Frank Miller Kingpin. No, I really didn't hear this from anyone. And I don't know why. How do you not pick up on it? The what happens with Kingpin is in this is essentially this graphic novel too, where he's mourning the death of his wife. And I'm looking for here we go. There's a couple, see, just his size. This is also too one of the graphic novels. I was so young when I bought this that I would just stare at it. Like, you know, because I could read, but I couldn't really, you know, like I couldn't follow the story. But anyway, still to this day, I flip through this. Here we go. So yeah, see, exactly, the Frank Miller Kingpin. Phenomenal. Look at the coloring here. I really do. I like the styling for this movie so much. Yeah, and I remember like the end just got like really, yeah, like kind of confusing. Like what are we doing here? We have a machine that's doing dimensional things. And it's again like Spider-Man is the only Marvel character that can be in any situation. Like you would accept him time traveling, you accept him in space. That doesn't exactly mean you do that though. Look at this though. See again, this is the stuff I like. It's just like snowing out. The city's congested. We have those like neon city lights. This is great too. I don't know. Like this is where I'm at though. This is where there's some, yeah, I mean definitely things to read here. Maybe we'll do a follow-up if there's anything relevant in the text here. But everyone, really, thanks for hanging out. I know these take a while. This is still cheap. This is still inexpensive. I am curious in the next one, just to, you know, get more of this style and get. I think the 2Ds are more interesting than the movie itself. All right, guys. Thanks. Love you. All right. Alright, AKA Padders, just a little reminder. Tomorrow starts my bro vacation. Boom. That's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe into Monday morning. And then shortly after that, I'm going to be going away to Europe. So, the next few videos are going to be just drops, okay? Pre-recorded drops. I know you guys like to kind of experience the day with me sometimes when I record and drop within a single day. I will say the time for that is ending because I'm busy. I got a party, but I do have to draw. So guys, rock and roll. Hopefully I'll be working a little bit on the road through a sketchbook. I love you guys. Rock and roll.